Okay, here we go. Hello, creatively speaking, my name is XO'DRIA. I am a mystic, musician, and artist, and that is the trifecta. Right now, I have a reading that I'm starting for the collective, and I would love to share it. And if this reading caught your attention, this may be for you for at least one reason. So let me see what we got. Right now, I got 4 cards out. That's it. So far, just 4. And you would think that I didn't know how to shuffle with the fact that I keep pulling up a lot of these same cards over and over again. When I tell you that I never pull the same cards like this over and over again with these big decks. But this is interesting because I've pulled each of these cards in each of the reads that I've done so far that I've posted. So the first one I pulled is going to be this 8 of Cups. And once again, I should have looked up this word. Indolence. God dang it. Long story short, 8 of Cups is about kind of like abandoning something, leaving something behind in its own way. It's kind of like, grief. In a way, it's kind of like a form of grief. What I've learned is that the word means lazy. The word means lazy. The 8 of Cups, however, can be something about needing to let something go so that you can move on to something better. For the millionth time, needing to let something go so you can move on to something better. So, 8 of Cups, what I'm thinking right now, when I combine it with the idea of using this deck as an oracle deck, what I'm kind of feeling right now is that, gosh, am I just going to be the cheerleader for you need to let something go? But in this case, what I have right now is the Prince of Discs. And I have Worry, aka the 5 of Discs in this deck. So what it feels like is that you have a worry. You have specifically a worry about money. Specifically a worry about money. And because I feel as though you are worried about money, or maybe the way I want to say is you're worried about something that's not going to work out for you in the long run. Worried about something that's not going to work out for you in the long run. And that, in this case, is causing a burden. A sense of burden, a sense of putting you down, bringing you down, leaving you down below where you do not belong. And it's okay to, dabble in the depths of our feelings, but that's not exactly what you're here to do in this situation. You're here to thrive. You're here to be creative and be full in how you express yourself. So let me see something. I hope y'all don't hear my stomach rumbling. Knight of Cups. Oh, Knight of Cups. And after this, we're going to move on to a different deck. In truth, yeah. So what I'm thinking right now is that you need to be gentle with yourself. You need to be gentle with yourself. There is a lot going on in terms of this mindset. If you are one of the people who has been keeping up with my last readings and shall I say, basically knowing that there's a type of shift coming, what I'm thinking right now is that this shift is major when it comes down to a financial and basically like just a living breakthrough. I think that this is going to be a major shift when it comes down to this type of stuff. But gosh, there's so many things that you got to believe in. There's so many things that you've got to believe in when it comes down to getting this done, when it comes down to this possibility. Because it seems as though you need a lot of encouragement. And that's okay. Which is, I guess, kind of why we're here. All right, let's see. 2 of Swords. Queen of Cups. All right. So, getting a lot of stuff about kind of choosing to master emotions in a way. So first, we got 2 of Swords. And we got Queen of Cups. As I'm sitting with both these pictures right now, Two of Swords is a card that's going to be about stalemate. It's going to be a card about kind of like making decisions and getting through, shall we say, Spirit team, shall we say, the unknown when it comes down to exploring a unique future for yourself. And the Queen of Cups, I just pulled this yesterday, actually, in a different deck. The Queen of Cups is a card that's literally all about being in control and in touch with one's emotions, about being kind of like the intuitive, the intuitive in the world. That's kind of what I want to say for some reason. But so what are you truly? So if this reading is seeming to be about releasing pressure on yourself, like financially, especially this time, financial pressure on yourself, then what is it that you truly need to know right now? Let's see. Okay. So we got the Moon. And we got the Knight of Wands. So what I'm thinking right now is that, well, once again, okay, the Moon is another card that's all about getting in touch with that intuition. It's about dreams. It's about following kind of like the mystery of it all. It's about exploring the unknown, the subconscious, these types of things. And then we got the Knight of Wands, which is that one knight who's like basically ready to go. Knight of Wands came out. I'm just going to stop referencing these other decks, these other readings. But Knight of Wands, ready to go, ready to take charge, ready to basically, shall we say, get creative and put his input out in the world. Through his passions, and on top of that. So what I'm thinking right now, and if I'm thinking this, like, and it's funny because the first thought that came to my head from these two cards is that somebody is working behind the scenes to help you. And this is what I'm thinking with the spirit team aspect of things. That somebody behind the scenes is working to help you right now. And you simply do not know it yet because of how basically it's taking form. What do I need to know though? What do I need to know about this for the collective? Abundance is waiting for you. That's kind of what I'm getting right here, right now, is that abundance is waiting for you. You don't technically have to do anything to become abundant. You don't, like, like the way I hear it oftentimes is that abundance is everywhere. Like the abundance of, gosh, the one thing that I thought of first when I first heard this example was the abundance of cells in your body. Like abundance is technically everywhere. But, however, we got communication and we got luck. This kind of reiterates exactly what I just said, that somebody from your spirit team is essentially working behind the scenes to help you out right now. And they are going to let you know this. I think very soon. It's like with the Knight of Wands here, with the Queen of Cups too. I think that what's happening is that somebody is going to let you know that they are assisting you very soon. And I say somebody as in somebody from your spirit team, because they want you to know that you are okay and that you are supported, that you are, what I want to say, in a space where you can explore, what you truly believe is going to be right for you without worrying about the money. Right now, follow the fun. It's okay because we know that you have a transition coming up. We know that we get it. But right now, this is telling you to follow the fun. When it comes down to, my universe to kick in this time. When it comes down to, shall we say, exploring the deep within yourself, you have to understand that there are many ways that this can take shape. There are many ways that this can take form, but in reality, the one true way that we truly wish for you to realize is potentially, shall we say, the greatest way. The greatest way is going to be truly exploring what you desire. And then the money will come. Explore what you desire. Creativity. Explore what you desire and the money will come. Because universe is working behind, all right, back to me. Universe is working behind the scenes in a way that you just don't realize yet. So if you follow that, oh my gosh, if you follow that passion, if you follow the fact that you simply, gosh, you are here, you are able to create, you are able to do what you want to do to some capacity. I know we got jobs, I know we got families, I know we got all this stuff, but if you could take just a few minutes, to find a way to realize something that your inner child would have loved for you to do, that your inner child would love for you to do, then please feel free to do that. Let me explore something else. Hold up. I almost felt like this wasn't the deck, but I do think it is indeed. So, universe so far is asking you to have fun. It's asking you to have fun. Don't make it work. Leveling up is indeed, shall we say, a job, but do not make it work, dear friend. For the minute you do, that's when the fun gets taken out, and that's when, again, it becomes indeed mundane. Kind of like a shameless plug. Okay, universe talking about things becoming, again, mundane. On my website, after every reading that I post, I also post onto the canarydeck.com. The canarydeck.com has automatic writing sessions that pair with these readings. So if there is any reading that really catches your attention that you want to expand on, then please go to the canarydeck.com and you will find a whole, deck member content. In deck member content, you will find basically, we just getting it started. As you can see, I just got the YouTube started. But you will find a small section of automatic writing blogs that pair with these readings that deepen it up. And in one of them, there is a discussion about how basically everything you do is magic. And so I think maybe that is coming down to realizing the true beauty within it all. So let's see what we got. Is this card? Yeah. Air Guardian. Shift your perception. So, if you can shift your perception to knowing that you are indeed magical with everything you do, even when you create, then you will indeed truly feel connected to not only just the universe and your spirit team and feeling connected to that, but also feeling grounded and connected to whatever it is that you truly wish to do without feeling like you don't have the answers as to why. Basically, as to the why. You don't need the why. You just need the do, I suppose. So let me see. Just a few more things. Got a lot more cards out a lot sooner than I thought I would. But let me see. Is there one thing we need to know before we leave? I'm hearing truly it is only a matter of time. So, which? Be the light. In the meantime, what is it that you can truly create? What is it that you would truly want to create before this beautiful manifestation of abundance arrives? Like I said, you are already find a spot to put it. Like I said, you're already abundant. You're already abundant. You already have the light. You already have the light. Just be the light in the meantime until it starts raining down on you, just be the light until it starts raining down on you. I keep wanting to end this reading, but let's see if it even happens. Let's see. Moon, take note of intuitive messages. Okay, so I think this reading is about to end soon. Every time I pull that card, it feels like confirmation. I've said that before. But take note of intuitive messages. Yeah, I think that the universe is definitely telling you to release whatever stress that you have when it comes down to gaining new financial business or gain or support, things like that, because the universe is working behind the scenes to help you out, and it's just asking you to live in the meantime. They're asking you to live, and like I've said before, there is a level up coming soon, but you just have to live. You just have to live. That's all they want you to do. Live, be free, and be fun within yourself. So let me see. All right, it's one more time for the one time. Take charge with authority. So, yeah, take charge with authority. Lord, this guy just keeps popping up. I wonder if there's something in the book that I should share. right now? Is there something in the book that I need to share? So let's see. Don't be afraid to take charge or use your voice. Be strong. The Lord is The Lord is the consort of the lady, which is another card. He is the emperor in the traditional tarot. He represents an authoritative male who isn't afraid to lay down the law. But this doesn't mean he is angry or chauvinistic. He is self-possessed, reliable, and ambitious, a man of honor who has earned his place in society. The Lord in his oracle holds a staff and wears a crown of antlers, showing he keeps himself firmly rooted in the ground and is protective of his people. His regal air indicates he has a taste for the finer things in life, yet he is sensitive to those who are less fortunate than he is. Sometimes you have to take control in order to be honored. If you feel that your kindness or gifts are being taken for granted, it's time to change that. There's no excuse for bad behavior, and the ancestors are encouraging you to hold your ground and speak your mind in a fiercely loving way. You have the energy and might to overcome dramas you have the energy and might to overcome dramas or energies that aren't working for your growth. And it's time to take charge before you find yourself in a situation you don't want to be in. You're being encouraged to be the boss instead of being bossed. This card also brings energy of ambition and can show that you have the potential to move upwards on a professional level, but only if you act with authority and show who you really are. Okay, so not only will I be telling you to indeed have fun, but it is also telling you to simply be who you are. Take control of the narrative. Take control of the situation, because this is your time. This is your time. So if I stick with this reading on its own, taking control of the narrative in terms of looking like, stepping out of the worry when it comes down to the financial, could simply literally be having your fun again. Could simply be having your fun. And when it comes down to take charge of authority, something does need to indeed be done. However, let that be done thing be your fun. And so, here we go. I got one more card, and I think I gotta send you on your way, because my baby is about to have to get ready for his last day of school. His first year, last day of his first year of school. So here I go with just one card, and hopefully you get to have fun today, because I feel like it's going to be pretty important. So, Traveler, move in a new direction. I can't shuffle, evidently. I'm a terrible shuffler. So, lying. But, yeah, evidently, Traveler, move in a new direction. This is reminding me of the trip within that you have to take. The trip within that you have to take. Don't forget to go in and balance it. Balance it with action. Balance it with meaningful, firm action, but do not forget to explore what it is that you truly desire. And take the time to go within, because your inner child is speaking to you. So, I guess that's it. All right. I guess that's it. Yeah, that's it. Looking at the time, it's got to be it. Universe, cut that shit off. But, okay. So, if you enjoyed this reading, please feel free to tap the like button below. I do indeed offer private readings. If you will be interested in a private reading, feel free to go to thecanarydeck.com. That is where you will find all that information. And if you want to see more here, then please feel free to subscribe. And I will be here as much as I can. In the meantime, take care of yourself, dear friend. I appreciate you for stopping by. Take care of yourself, dear friend. For we love you very much, and we will see you soon.